Well, Jim, our next question, once again, from the Facebook group, The Official Cult of Cornette, sent in by Perry Cox. I'm not sure if this has been
You're
covered.
just making these up now.
This is his name, Perry Cox. It says Perry,
Is it?
Do it to it, Cox.
Yeah, is he the brother of Dixon Cox?
I'm not sure if this has been covered before. I'm not sure how much we're going to have to bleep on YouTube, but I always wondered why the Midnight Express were not immediately put back in the World Tag title picture over teams like Rude and Fernandez and Ole and Arn Anderson. I know they were U.S. Tag Champs not long after losing the World Tag titles, but it just seems to me as a fan, they should have been the main challengers as the top heel tag team. Again, sorry if this has been asked before, but thank you.
Well, and honestly, the way that it turned out with Rude and Fernandez and how they, left and etc., we should have been. But I understand Dusty was trying to make a new heel team, and he always liked Manny Fernandez, and he saw something in Rick Rude. And they weren't the level of team that the Midnight Express were, but they had just teamed up. You couldn't expect them to be, but he wanted to make, as I said, a new heel team. And then they all fucking got mad and walked out. But also in 1986, we were the World Tag Team Champions 8 months out of that year. And the time that we weren't, it was the Rock and Roll Express. So if we then lost the belts to the Rock and Roll and then were the immediate guys trying to challenge him right away, there's almost no difference. He wanted to change things up, and that's why he instituted the U.S. Tag Team title and had us win the tournament. And then he told us in these words, the U.S. Tag belts are part of your ring outfit now, baby. They were almost always ours because he knew that as heels and with my promos, we could get heat out of just having belts. And because we were former world champions, we would make them more prestigious for the baby faces going for them. And we would drop them to somebody, the Fantastics, whatever, and then get them back because it was part of our ring wardrobe. But with Ole and Arn, they were part of the Horsemen, and then later on it became Tully and Arn. And no problem with Tully and Arn being the champions and the top heel team being pushed because they were excellent in their own way. But with Rude and Fernandez, yeah, for a while, before I really learned what the fuck in hindsight Dusty was probably trying to do, I was like, well, Jesus Christ. It went from us and the Rock and Roll to But it was what it was.